BabyBus.
Jojo, Jojo, Super Jojo story time. La la la, la la la.
Jojo, would you like to listen to a story? You can play with the little mirror later.
Mommy, what's the story today?
Jojo, today the story is about Snow White. Once upon a time, there was a little princess with white skin and black hair. Everyone called her Snow White. Unfortunately, Snow White's mom fell ill and died. Then her dad, the king, married a beautiful but vicious woman. The new queen had a mirror.
I have a mirror too.
Well, the new queen's mirror was a magic mirror. She always asked the magic mirror who was the most beautiful woman. In the past, the magic mirror always replied that she was. Now, as Snow White grew up and became more and more beautiful, the magic mirror changed its answer and said, "The most beautiful was Snow."
Snow White?
Yes, Jojo. So the jealous queen was very angry and ordered her huntsman to take Snow White into the forest and kill her.
Run away, Snow White!
Fortunately, the huntsman couldn't bring himself to kill Snow White. He set her free in the deep forest. The poor Snow White got lost in the forest. She walked on, and then she saw a small cottage. She walked in, and on the table, she saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cups of milk, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 small plates of bread, and 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yes, 7 small beds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whose cottage was it?
It was the home of the 7 dwarfs. Oh, listen. Snow White was hungry, so she drank the 7 cups of milk, ate the 7 plates of bread, and then slept on a queen-size bed made of 7 small beds. Listen. She was asleep.
Slumber, slumber, my beautiful Snow White.
Then the dwarfs came back and saw Snow White. They were very kind and let her stay with them.
That's so nice of them.
But the queen found out that Snow White was still alive. So she dressed up as an old woman and gave Snow White a poisoned apple. Snow White took a bite and fell onto the ground.
Oh no! What happened to Snow White?
She fainted after eating the poisoned apple and couldn't wake up for a long time. The dwarfs felt very sad and placed her in a glass coffin. At that time, a prince was passing by and fell in love with Snow White at first sight. So, he asked to take Snow White in the coffin away with him. The road was very bumpy. Snow White spit out the poisoned apple and woke up.
Yeah, great! Snow White was saved!
Yes, and then the prince took Snow White to his castle, and the vicious queen couldn't do harm to her anymore.